So hey YouTube, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So what we're going to be doing today is my recent pickups for September 2020. So September has been quite a good month for pickups. I thought it wasn't going to be good, but I surprisingly got some really good games, and I got like a pretty good deal on some Wii games, which I will share as well in this video. But without further ado, let's get on to the games that I picked up in September 2020. So the first game that I got this month, I ordered it in August, but it arrived in September, so I count it as a September recent pickup. So this is a game that I loved, and I really wanted to get it as a limited run release. But I missed the pre-order. Well, I didn't actually miss the pre-order. I was on time for the pre-order, and my PayPal account signed me out, and then by the time I signed back in again, all the copies were bought. I did post a little tweet on Twitter about it because I was a little bit salty that scalpers bought the majority of the copies, but luckily on eBay the scalper copies weren't really selling, and I actually managed to get a copy at a decent price from a scalper, which I'm really annoyed that I had to do that, but it was the only way I was going to get this game, because Limited Run came out and says, listen, that was the last of our run for this game, so we're not going to be producing anymore because we can't. But you're probably wondering, what game is it, Shelby? Just tell me what game it is. It is Papers, Please for the PlayStation Vita. This is actually the first limited run game in my collection. So as you can see, it has a little Vita cartridge, and it also came with a little Papers, Please limited card, and then the instruction booklet, which is actually like the booklet in the game. I've completed this. I completed it the day I got it because it's such a fun and addictive game. This is a game that means quite a lot to me, and the reason why I really wanted it as a physical release is because Jacksepticeye done like a playthrough of this years ago, and he also then done last year a reboot of it. I was actually just going through a really hard time last year, and that video series meant so much to me, and it was uploaded like the same week that all these not so good things started to happen for me. The minute I seen that it was getting a physical release, I knew that I had to have it in my collection. It's probably the first time I've spent like that amount of money on a game. Had to pay import charges. It was eBay's global shipping program. This is probably going to be the last game released for the PlayStation Vita as well. So yeah, I'm glad I have this one. But the next game that I picked up this month was a game that was just dropped out of nowhere, and I had to pre-order it. And that was, of course, the Super Mario 3D All-Stars bundle. Well, I mean, this has been rumored from the start of the year. I've been hearing rumors of this. As you can see, the cartridge is missing because it's in my Switch. I seen this was unveiled during that Nintendo 35th anniversary direct that they did, and the minute it went live on Nintendo UK, I pre-ordered it. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy X, and I'm so close to the end, and I said after I finish Final Fantasy X on my Vita, I'm going to play Super Mario Galaxy because it's the only one in the collection that I've never ever played. Always seen it advertised when I was growing up, but I never ever got it for my Wii. To have it now and be able to play it now as an adult, I think it's going to be a fantastic experience. I loved Super Mario Odyssey on the Switch, and a lot of people have said that Galaxy is like the best 3D Mario, so we'll see. Odyssey's still my favourite. I've played Super Mario 64 on the DS growing up. I need to actually rebuy that for my collection. It's on my list of things to do. I never played the Nintendo 64 version. I never had a Nintendo 64. Super Mario Sunshine I have played on an emulator. I didn't actually get too far into it. It was quite like hard to kind of play because I was emulating it on a laptop. So yeah, before I got into collecting, I did used to emulate some games. I'm super pumped to get into this. This is a very cool collection for the 35th anniversary, but I wish it was more along the lines of the 25th anniversary, you know, box it in on for the Wii. I've been looking for a box copy of that. This is actually being taken off digital stores and the print run on the 31st of March. So I would say if you want to grab a copy of this, grab it now. I'd say Christmas it'll probably sell it again. And now we get on to the Wii bundle that I talked about. So I got 3 Wii games. You just seen the back of one of them there, but I got 3 Wii games, and I actually got them off a fellow YouTuber. She doesn't know that I do YouTube because I haven't mentioned it, but she's a YouTuber that I love and I watch all the time, and she put these up on Facebook and says, I'm selling these 3 Wii games. She recently bought like a whole game collection, so obviously like she got a lot of duplicates because she already had quite a big collection. She's called the Gabs24. She's awesome. She does retro game content and she does streams like every weekend, and I'm always there in her chat just talking and stuff. It's just a great community of people in that live stream and I absolutely love it. If you're into my recent pickup videos and stuff, you'll definitely love her channel, so I will have that link down below. But she sent me these. She said like these 3 games are 20 quid, which I thought was great because some of these games alone I've seen going in CX for like a tenner each. So for me, I thought it was a steal, and I absolutely love the Wii, and I am working on bulking out my Wii collection at the minute. So this is what I got. I'm gonna get the big one out of the way first, which is funny. This actually arrived the same day as my Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection did, but I got Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii. So I have both versions on the same day. I'm gonna play it on the Switch, but I think having a Wii version is awesome just for the collection. It's also box complete as well. I actually played the opening sequence of Galaxy on the Switch version and this version, and the Wii version has aged actually pretty well. Maybe it's just because I play a lot of old games on that TV back there, and everything kind of looks nice-ish. The only noticeable difference there was that one was in HD and one wasn't. But I think this version still looked pretty good in the Wii. So if you didn't get your Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection but you want to play Galaxy, I would say playing the original one is probably just as good. I just love having the original of games and the remaster. I like having both. The next game we have is this one, which is one that I'd seen but I'd never actually paid much attention to or played before, and that is Sonic and the Secret Rings. So apparently Sega done like a franchise on the Wii basically of Sonic games that were like different from the main story Sonic games. I played a little bit of this as well. The music in this is really, really cool. It's awesome. I really cannot wait to get into this. I don't know when I'll play it and complete it, but I think I definitely will. But yeah, it's definitely something that's right up my alley and definitely something I will be playing. I do have a little soft spot for Sonic. I did grow up playing a lot of Sonic Rush and a lot of this next game. So I actually had this game on the DS, and I played the DS version like a lot growing up. I had like 2 games on my DS at one point, and it was this and like Super Mario DS, New Super Mario Bros. But this is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. So I'd never actually owned the Wii version of this. I've played it at a friend's house, but I never actually owned it myself. It is also boxed complete. The games are pretty similar to the ones that are in the DS version. It's just with the Wii remote controls. I really do like the Mario and Sonic Olympic Game franchise. I had the Winter Olympic Games growing up. I need to rebuy that. I had the London 2012 Olympic Games with the yellow case. And you know what? I played this for a solid half an hour and I had great fun with it. Also, I never really noticed that these were all made by Sega. They're only licensed by Nintendo. So basically, Sega was able to make a game of Mario characters that Nintendo licensed. I just find that pretty funny. Really fun games. Definitely recommend these if you like little mini games and stuff. I love mini games. I believe there was one for Switch. I haven't got it yet, but I probably will buy that at some point. I think this has been a pretty good month for pickups. I mean, that surprise release of the 3D Mario All-Stars collection, I wasn't expecting to have that arriving in the post. I was expecting my copy of Papers, Please, and I definitely wasn't expecting to get Wii games. I literally thought I would have 2 games for this pickup. I can't believe it's been over a year since I started my game collection, and I am honestly having the best time collecting games. I'm so excited to get back out there and properly game collect next year. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more recent pickup videos, I have put them all into a playlist, and you can see that in the description down below. But with that all said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please do a big thumbs up and also subscribe for love, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.